Welcome everybody to Grave Mobile Gaming. This is Top War, and I am Grave. I want to do a short video today before I do tonight's video. Tonight is the server versus server war. So I want to explain to any new people that may have not done it. So this is my second server versus server war. So a bit complicated. I just wanted to give you the basics on how to, do the actual server versus server war. It's a little difficult, so I just want to go over a few things right quick. So during the beginning of the week, you had a quest that was to donate supplies to the battlefield. There's two battlefields, one at the top of the map and one at the bottom. Whoever got the most military supplies gets that battlefield during the server versus server war at the beginning. This is the battlefield entrance to their server and the entrance to our server. So in order to get to our server, they have to control the battlefields. We control the southern one, they control the northern one. Had we given enough supplies, we would have won the upper one too. So once they control this one, they can move their bases to this territory, which is no man's land, I guess that's what it is. So in order to progress, win the war, they have to take the enemy capital. In order to take the enemy capital, you'd have to win the battlefield, take over that garrison, move your city to our server, pop it in no man's land, take over the silo, which they've done. No, they haven't done. Well, they did at one point. I don't know what happens after, but they still got like 8 hours to prep. It won't be until 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So once they do that, they would have to take, for example, No Man's Land 28. They would have to take the tower here, which we own at the moment. Nobody's in it, but we own it. Once they do that, then they will control No Man's Land 28. That'll turn blue. Then they can move their troops and tanks and bases to No Man's Land 28. So in order to progress all the way to the capital, they would have to take either Ukraine 27 or No Man's Land 29. Once they take the towers there, they can move forward again. They can take Region 48, Region 30, Ukraine 27. So it's just a constant battle of territory. Eventually leading, they want to take, say, Region 60. Sometimes it lets me click on it, show you. Or you can take 49 or 50. And once you take these territories, you need enough to connect the battlefield to the capital in order to move your troops to the capital and attack. Now, hypothetically, if we were to go on the offensive, we would have to do the opposite, except on their server. So the way you would do that is you would go to your controlled battlefield, which is ours is the southern. Go there and you would click go to opposition's Warzone, and then you'll move it'll teleport your city to zone 601, which will be on the corner of the map, near their silo. You wouldn't be able to attack anything outside of that territory. You would have to conquer their tower inside of their server in their territory. I know it's a lot in order to move forward, and then you would do the same exact thing on their map to get to their capital. So like I said, this is a server event, server versus server event. So you have literally the entire server coming together for this one day event where normally we all fight each other, but today we're all going to group together as a whole and fight off an invading army that's much larger and much bigger than ours. Last week we beat not 2 weeks ago, we beat server 621. Today we're facing server 601, I think. Yeah. Which they call them war zones in this game. Warzone 601, it is much larger and much stronger than ours. So far I've seen their highest guy is level 77. And our number one guy is 72. So it's going to be a very hard fight. Server 601 is much older, obviously, than ours. So it's going to be very difficult to fight off a much heavier enemy. Which, It is possible to win. We did it last week, even though server 621 is a little bit older than us. We still won 2 weeks ago, somehow. So, got a 10-hour prep stage. We still got 7.5 hours left. But I will be back to I'll be covering the entire battle from our alliance perspective anyway. Tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, guys. Bye. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks.